Hey, Bulldog fans, Michael Admire back with you along with the Director of Athletics, Brian Hardin. And Brian, today is just a special day. Loved the message from all three gentlemen that spoke today, including yourself. What is today like for you, welcoming in the 30th head coach in program history?
Well, it's great for me because I've known Ben for a while. I've had a lot of conversations with him here in the last couple of weeks, but also over the last 6 years. And so what I've known of Ben was able to come out here today. And so now for so much of Drake Nation to kind of get an understanding of who our new head coach is, that's the most rewarding part for me.
As you navigated this coaching search, it was very well known that you do the search. You go out there, you're asking the questions. I know that takes a lot of extra time, but as you were going through this process, what's something you learned about Drake, the basketball program, and maybe just something off the wall?
So I would say that anytime you've got a search, you quickly learn what others think of your opportunity, and that could be good or bad. And we certainly have had both when in searches that we've done here. This was by far one of the most off-the-charts in terms of excitement and enthusiasm for a program and for an opportunity that I've been a part of here. And it's because of what Darren and his staff was able to do, what the players and coaches run our program, what so many people, even in our department, that directly and indirectly impact the success of all of our programs, especially men's basketball. They all have a role in the success that we've experienced over the last 6 years. So to hear from so many qualified, really high accomplished coaches that wanted to be here, it reminded me just kind of where we're at, but also where we can get to. So that was just so fantastic, just to be able to kind of go through that and to hear that, and then kind of going through it. It's a whirlwind. There are some long days. You lean on a lot of folks to kind of get a lot of stuff done, and so whether it's in your personal life where I needed help from family and close friends, whether it was professionally, kind of being able to make sure that we're still providing a really good experience for our student athletes in all of our sports here in the week that I was going to be out of the office. It allowed me to sleep easy at night because I'm surrounded by so many talented people here at Drake and in my personal life that allowed me just to kind of go underground for a bit and really try to identify who can be the next great leader of our men's basketball program.
Well, while you were underground, I don't know if you saw this, but social media was unbelievably impatient. But to no one's surprise there. But you guys...
He wasn't the only one. I remember, so the Monday morning, Darren leaves on Sunday night, and I come into the office and do everything. I get home late on that Sunday night. I'm having breakfast on Monday morning with Noah, my 13-year-old, and he looks at me, and he goes, "Well, Dad, I hope you don't screw this up." I'm like, "Well, thanks for the vote of confidence." That's quite the pep talk I needed on Monday morning as I go off to try to start interviews for our next coach. But yeah, I had heard through the grapevine that people wanted this done as quickly as possible. We try to move as quick as we can. We weren't going to rush Ben and possibly lose him here, but we ended up in a great spot, and it may have taken a day or 2 or 3 days longer than some folks would have liked, but it'll pay off in the long run.
All right, so you go through the crop of candidates, and you land on Ben McCullum. What was it about Coach McCullum that made him right for this job?
Yeah, just a combination of just his background, his professional experiences, and then just who he is as a person that's going to fit in so well here. So, you look at his sterling record and what he's been able to accomplish as a head coach, and that just separates him from almost everybody else in our pool. His knowledge, his understanding of what Drake is, his connections throughout Division I basketball, and how he will quickly learn aspects of Division I, being a head coach, from his friends in the industry that will really kind of help him and help us over time. And then I think also just how he's going to fit in here at Drake and on our campus. All those things matter. And so when you kind of put all that together, he clearly rose to the top and couldn't be more excited to have him here as our new coach.
How do you vision Coach McCullum continuing the momentum that has been established the previous 6 seasons?
Yeah, it starts with how he's going to represent us, and so how he will go about conducting his business on a daily basis, how he's going to pour himself into his assistant coaches, into our student athletes. He develops great men of character on and off the court. So he's going to identify guys who want to be here for all the right reasons. He's going to pour himself, and those guys are going to get great attention, great care. They're going to become great players, but they're going to become great people too. So he's going to hit the ground running with that, and that's why I'm so excited about kind of what the future is going to bring for us.
Yeah, when you're talking about future, you've got the head coach now established. What else needs to happen around the program here to take Drake into that next step, as he addressed being the Gonzaga of the Midwest?
Yeah, and so I think where it starts right now is he's going to build his coaching staff and his support staff, and so because we've had so many people that have helped our Bulldog Club, that's where those dollars really make an impact. Is that our ability to go out there and attract the best talent for our assistant coaches and our support staff positions. We need to continue to flourish in that space. And then as we go out there and try to find student athletes, the ones who want to be here, understand the opportunities and the challenges that being at Drake present, and that's why being committed to the Do Great Collective. It can't be the answer to why we get people, but it has to be part of the conversation. And we're not going to get into bidding wars for folks. We want folks who want to be here at Drake for the right reasons, but that just the world that we live in, that's got to be something that we have to be willing to live in that space. It's a way for us to punch above our weight class. We can be distinct amongst our peers in our conference and amongst others in mid-major basketball. So the combination of kind of those two, of what our Bulldog Club can do for our program, what our collective can do for our student athletes, that's what will allow us to get to this next level here, continue to be at the top of our league, get back to the tournament and to win games there.
Congratulations on the hire. Thanks for your time.
Michael, thank you. Thanks for everything.